I thought I'd get a little festive today with some lighting, but not Christmas lighting. I'm doing Underglow on the 350Z, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I've had multiple of the kits I'm going to show you guys in this video for months now. I just haven't had the time. So today, that is what I'm doing. I'm finally getting Underglow on the Z, and to me it's festive because I can have red and green lighting for Christmas. So it's my version of decorating, I guess. I went to the store and got switches. Oh, in addition to switches, I got this sick necklace, so I hope this makes this whole video a lot more festive. I'm gonna try and have it on the whole time. There you go, Christmas themed video. But I got 2 switches, and these are just basic ones. They didn't really have any cool ones at the store. The kit that I'm installing is from One Up Lighting. Like I said, I've had it for a while now, so this box is really beat up, so ignore the box falling apart. This is their Underglow X kit. It comes with 2 really large strips on the side and then 2 smaller ones to the front and 2 for the rear. I've seen so many videos of cars with this kit online. It's amazing. It does like the rainbow color, like pulsing fade. It's all controlled by an app. I didn't actually have to have switches, but I want to just be able to use the switch to turn it off and on versus relying only on the app just to get it done a little bit faster. So I decided regardless, I want to switch, even though you don't have to have it. It's just an extra step. I'm excited. This car has needed Underglow for a long time. I'm gonna open it up, lay everything out, and then test it as well. Love it. Good news, my freshly painted bumper showed up from Randy's shop. I actually just had an Uber XL pick it up. I do this all the time. I don't know if you're supposed to or not. I think you're not supposed to use Uber for that reason. I do it all the time. Car Hack 101. I've transported so many like large items or body kits via Uber XL, especially if it's far away and like round trip would take me 1 or 2 hours and I can just spend $20 and have it delivered. But you always call them right when you send in the request. You explain the situation, feel them out, and like if they're not up for it, totally fine. Just find another one. You can see a lot of the pearl with the fresh paint in the sun a lot better, but look at this. It's so much nicer. I think the car is gonna look almost like brand new now, just replacing this, especially since the indicator, that's the one that was melted. And now on this one, I have 2 fresh ones on each side. So shout out to Randy on getting this bumper done. Now I still have to cut this. Adam cut that one last time, so I think we're just gonna make a template off of that and then transfer over to here. I'll probably end up getting to this towards the end of the video once I'm done wiring the lighting and installing at least all around the front, and maybe saving this rear to like finally mount the lights when the new bumper is on, but I'll just see as we go. But good news, I got the new bumper in. Jack stand stay, and the first thing I'm gonna do is the wiring up front, because everything's basically gonna be routed from here and I want to keep the Bluetooth module here as well, and then just figure out routing afterwards. So plan is to use power directly from here, and then ground from here as well. I think this will end up fitting like on the side there. And then this one will go here. The kit didn't come with like an inline fuse or anything, but Adam said that he's used a similar kit before that didn't come with one and ended up melting it. So just to be safe, I'm gonna throw this on there. I know this is kind of ghetto, but I don't have an actual like inline one, so we're gonna use this, and I'll be putting this right here. So that's the game plan for wiring, and then once I get the module in here, we'll start to just spread everything out and lay it across the car. Hey, just kidding, we're not gonna be ghetto. I found one of these in a secret stash, so we're gonna use a proper inline. I didn't know if the ground wasn't that good. I didn't know if it was gonna work or not. So I was just surprised when it turned on. Should I just make an outfit out of these? Alright, how am I gonna route this? So I want to keep the Bluetooth part in this area just so no heat gets to it. So I'm basically gonna have to route everything from that. But we do have a lot of length to work with. So let's place this like this. This is this side of the car. This is the driver's side. This is this side. Definitely gonna be the most time consuming part of all of this. Basically route the front one and then have to backtrack to then route the rest of it, but I will show you so it makes more sense. I ended up going through like the wheel well on each side, so it split off pretty nicely, and there are already holes that I could just follow down there. So for example, on this side it came out right there, and what took a while was just that I would have to route it to the front first. I went down over the arm to the front, then had to backtrack all the way back to then route it for the back. This wire goes to the front for this strip that's on the front for this side, and then this is the one coming back for the rest of it under here. I ended up deciding to put it on top of where my side bash bar like metal attachment is, and it's also going to serve as kind of protection. And on the side, sort of a raised area right here where this will, I think, be hidden enough so that you don't see it from the side. So I'm going to follow that all the way down. And then I'm basically going to hook up all of this and secure it first and do the back last, because the distance for that won't really change And this was the hardest part, getting all the distance right for the front and the side one. This side is pretty much the exact same. Just had to find a different hole for it to go through here. Through the wheel well. Routed it from here. So the first wire I pushed through here. That strip is gonna be here. And then I backtracked everything and sent it down for the rest of it. I hope that made sense. I'm just pointing, saying I went this way and that way. It just takes a little while to figure out the best route, and I'm sure there's like a ton of other ways that you could have done this as well. I'm gonna start securing everything. The kit did come with some plastic pieces that you can screw into the side skirt to help hold it in addition to the adhesive that's on it. So I'm probably just gonna do both of those to be extra safe, especially since this is a drift car, not a street car. So warm and cozy. Puppies! Come here. Why is it so awkward? Say hi. Say hi. I've been letting my phone charge while I finish up securing the light strips everywhere. I have it pretty much all secure except for the back, which I'm gonna wait until I take the bumper off. I'll go give you guys the updates now and show you what it looks like. You guys are so cute and patient.
Looks cool. I like it. I think if you leave it on all pink, that'd be my jam. I like wherever you put it. It's going to look even better when it's on the ground because it's going to be like 10 times brighter.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised that the front was already looking this good with it so high off the ground.
As soon as you put it outside, it's going to look amazing.
Well, I kind of have a dilemma because I wanted to do like the splitter in the front. So I'm kind of keeping this as temporary, and I did it so that it's just all zip ties, so I could move it on the splitter if I want to, as I haven't used the adhesive yet. But I really like this, even without the splitter yet. But it's all zip tied, so if I want to use the adhesive later, I'll be able to.
Well, you have it mounted. The splitter will only go to here anyway, though. You'll probably leave it there when you do the splitter.
Well, if I did the splitter, I was wanting it like more almost in the middle or towards the edge of the splitter, if it had a good barrier that it could sit behind.
I think it would look better how it is now.
I liked it a lot.
That's a perfect spot. It looks great, babe. Love it.
This is a side that's a little messed up because the side skirt is sagging. I ended up cleaning it first and then using the adhesive part, as well as just having to back up with these little guys here. You just put 2 screws in them, and I used a few of them just as backup. This side, all the way back, and it's the same on the other side. The other side, the side skirt isn't messed up at all, so I think it looks a lot better. The bottom of the radiator actually had a bunch of points that I could just stick zip ties to and make it work. So this is where the 2 sides meet up in the middle, and then now this splits off to the other side and goes up here, and I just kept zip tying it and considering what would hit first or what would move when driving. But I feel like this setup is pretty secure, making sure nothing will be moving around. Because again, this is a drift car. It's going to be driven hard and I'll probably go off track again at some point. I think it looks amazing. I love this. I have to do this to every single one of my cars now. 100%. I actually have a few of these kits laying around, so I'll definitely be adding them probably to the vet next. Damn.
No guess and check work here. I just mentally mapped it out based on this one. Hopefully it looks good. If it doesn't, well,
what?
350Z bumpers are cheap.
Wow. Thanks. Awesome. Okay, we got the new bumper on. Everything is fully installed. I think I went through 2 like full packs of zip ties. Every few inches I put one because I am paranoid and just to be extra safe. Oh, also, I'm about to show you the final product right now, and obviously I didn't end up using one of those switches. I was playing around with the app for a while and I just decided the app is great. It goes on and off immediately, and I honestly just couldn't make a decision of where I wanted to put the switches right now. I can always add them in later. It's finally time for the big reveal. I drove out here to my special spot for this moment. Oh my god, I love it. This is exactly how I wanted it to look. Oh my. You guys, I absolutely love it. Also, shout out to both of my headlights working. I know, you guys should be super proud of me. Oh my god, look at it. I love it so much. I want this on every single car. Every single car, always, without a doubt, no question, ever. Oh my gosh. Everything that I wanted, and I keep repeating myself, but I'm gonna do this to every single one of my cars. So there you have it. That was my Christmas decorating, I guess. I think next is interior glow, maybe. Yeah, I think so.